Whoopi did a bad. Here, I'll just show it to you right now.
Deplorables did matter. That comment from Hillary Clinton did matter. But I would say that
she was
Joe
right.
Biden is still the
Hillary Clinton was right. Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, no. No, she did. Oh, we're going to get to that comment more. But first, here, we're going to go up in IQ. That's saying a lot with Karine Jean-Pierre. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are, guys. I know that this is going to be just a parade. It's like walking on broken glass. We've got Karine Jean-Pierre.
Can you just address the president's comments yesterday referring to Trump supporter as garbage?
A couple of things. So just to clarify, he was not calling Trump supporters garbage.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
She says, just to clarify, and it literally is to muddy up the waters, what she says is the opposite of clarifying.
Which is why he put out, this is why he wanted to make sure that we put out a statement.
Really? Did he? You're sure it was him who wanted to put out the statement that went out at 11 o'clock at night? That was Biden staying up at 11, the guy who famously goes to bed at 4 p.m.? Really? He was driven to clarify the statement at 11 p.m.? Or was it you, Karine?
That clarified what he meant and what he was trying to say.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
And so just want to make that very clear for folks who are watching.
She knows what he really was trying to say, what he really meant. He was in bed asleep, but she just channels his inner Biden scary.
And I just want to read that out to folks. So he was regarding to the comedian, and I quote, "I referred to the hateful rhetoric about Puerto Rico spewed by Trump's supporter at his Madison Square Garden rally as garbage."
Now, first of all, she says that the comedian spewed his hateful rhetoric. No, he was telling jokes. That's different than spewing hateful rhetoric. This is a comedian. I don't approve of the joke. I mean, I do. I don't really care. I'm just saying it wasn't that funny is what I don't approve of. It needs to be better written. And he has written great jokes before, but I'm only saying he did not spew it. He was cracking jokes.
Which is the only word I can think of to describe it. His demonization of Latinos is unconscionable. That's all I meant to say. The comments at the rally don't reflect who we are as a nation.
Actually, it is who we are as a nation. People tell lots of off-color humor. If anything, he represents the free side of the nation. She also said Latinos. I want to correct her on that. It's Latinos.
And to your question, your other question that you asked, no, he does not view Trump supporters or anybody who supports Trump as garbage. That is not what he views.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Just flows off his tongue because it really is what he views. It really is what they think, just like Whoopi Goldberg. Hillary Clinton was right to call Trump supporters deplorables. Here's Scott Pressler doing incredible work in Pennsylvania with a huge legal victory. Once again, we're winning in the courts on this election.
Hey everybody, this is Scott Pressler. I have breaking news. The Republican National Committee has won their court case, and due to the voter disenfranchisement yesterday at the Doylestown Courthouse, we now have 3 more days of early in-person voting.
That's Scott Pressler. He's fabulous. Doing incredible work in Pennsylvania for the Republicans, getting voters registered, slamming it. He's so significant, and he doesn't have Elon Musk's money, to do all that stuff. He's just beating the streets, registering voters at every event that he can. I got nothing but respect for the guy. He's incredible. Well, the major legal victory is they were shutting down lines early in early and late voting. Police were coming and shutting lines down. They agreed to allow 3 more days of early and late voting.
Today, Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, and ending on Friday. So get out here right now and you show up in full peaceful force. You make your voices heard and request an in-person, on-demand, mail-in ballot. You have until 5 p.m. today, Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, and on Friday.
So you have till Friday if you're in Pennsylvania to get in there in that particular county. I don't know if I think it's Bucks County, but get in there early with your ID and you can cast it. Here's Byron Donald. He done with Kamala Harris.
I don't want to talk about Kamala. I don't want to talk about her. I'm done with her.
I'm done too. How about you?
This is about us. This is about America. We need a leader whose foreign policy is us getting out of wars, not into them. We need a leader who's going to secure the southern border and tell illegal immigrants it is time for them to go home. We need a leader who's going to build a strong economy again, so whether you're a senior on fixed income or a young person trying to get ahead and buy a home, you can have an economy that will work for you.
And it'll even work for Puerto Ricans magically. It's going to be amazing, guys. This is working. I just want to leave you with that. That's a great positive message from Byron Donalds. Now, here's Whoopi Goldberg. She's revving up here to step in it as she talks about the Biden gaffe.
Hours before Harris took the stage at the eclipse,
The
ellipse.
Okay, she's a comedian and she does still make me laugh. Guys, I have to call quality where it's at. Her face she makes when she makes this verbal flub on ellipse versus eclipse. I like it. I don't like her politics. I don't like when they're crazy and vitriolic, but man, you ever let a comedian do their job? They're funny.
Listen.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters. His
That's the audience. Oh, they didn't like that. That is cutting so deep into Kamala Harris, but we're done with her.
Now, he was quick to clarify that he was really referring to the hateful rhetoric as garbage.
That's cover up. He was quick to clarify. Remember also quick to clarify as if that makes the original comment go away, that he did not immediately clarify. Remember when he said it's time to lock up Trump, lock him up, and then he clarified it after everyone was applauding, yay, lock him up. I mean, politically, he corrects himself. The correction, I get it, but they're letting their heart speak when they initially speak. I don't want to only say it about their side. It probably happens to our side too. The first thing that you say, probably what you're really moved to say, then you clarify, fine. But I don't think he didn't apologize. The clarification, no one's buying it. And the people who he injured are the ones he has to make it by. He should have flat out apologized. Just said, I'm sorry for what I did.
But it didn't stop our MAGA friends from seizing upon it. Yeah. Pearl clutch.
Oh, season and pearl clutch. I'm all for if you want to create a standard and say no more, yes, pearl clutching or no pearl clutching. Please pick a lane, Whoopi. It can't just be pearl clutching for your side and then make fun of us for pearl clutching on our side, because you guys be clutching pearls.
I have breaking news for you, Mr. President. You may not have heard this. Just moments ago, Joe Biden stated that our supporters are garbage.
But she said deplorable. That didn't work out. Garbage, I think, is worse, right? But he doesn't know. You have to please forgive him. Please forgive him, for he not knoweth what he said.
Trump's quoting scripture. Forgive Biden, he knows not what he says. See, Trump, scriptural scholar. He didn't just slap his name on the book. That just came to his mind. He just found out he knows some scripture.
So you know they're working very hard to spin this to some crazy end, but...
Oh yeah, I'll spin it any way I can. I'm going to spin this thing so that Kamala loses and Trump wins. How about that? Isn't that the game? I thought that's what we were doing the last 4 years. I've been watching your show.
For months and months, we've been hearing how Joe Biden is in dementia, that he's old, he's doddering, he can't remember. All of a sudden, he's clear as a bell.
The audience erupts at that one. Yes, it is funny that anyone would think that suddenly Biden was clear as a bell. Look at her. Watch this audience. They completely fall apart on her.
Well, I'm going to take the under on this one.
That's a great laugh she got. I wish they'd share that same extension to the comedian at the Trump rally. By the way, the Trump guy at the rally, when he made the Puerto Rico vote joke, it did not land. No one laughed. It was not a big moment. The way that her making fun of Biden's dementia did just now land a laugh.
There is a completely unfair standard with Donald Trump.
Count with the people you're
I'm saying there's an unfair standard where his
speak.
supporters have just decided it's baked in when he insults people, but they do take offense. Deplorables did matter. That comment from Hillary Clinton did matter. But I would say that
she was
Joe
right.
Biden is still the
ABC. She said that's half of the ABC audience she believes are deplorable. They're right. She's basically agreeing with what Biden said. Human garbage.
Deplorables did matter. That comment from Hillary Clinton did matter. But
it
I would say
turned out
that
she was
Joe
right.
Biden is still the
I'm Doug, in exile.